everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see today, we're going to be reviewing Venom, Let There Be Carnage. But before we do that, I want to say thank you guys for all the support you've done for my channel and everything. Just thank you guys so much. Yeah, that's right, you just heard me open up a Dr. Pepper. I should have done this while the recording. But I am going to be reviewing it, and by warning, there are going to be spoilers here, and I know I wanted to make this video on yesterday during Halloween, but after what happened yesterday, I couldn't record. I was just too tired, and after what happened at the theater, it wasn't bad per se, but we got there a little bit late, so I don't know exactly what happened in like the first 10 minutes of the movie. So if I did miss anything there, please just tell me. But I did see the rest of it, so yeah, spoiler warning. But before we get to that, I'm going to tell you what happened at the theater. When we got there, you know, it's due to COVID and everything, we had to pick out a seat, and we accidentally got tickets for the wrong movie. I was like, why are we going to the Addams Family? I thought we got Venom with a carnage, and so I had to go up there, and he was like, oh yeah, sorry, here, let me give you the right tickets. So yeah, that happened. Oh man, this mic is very sensitive today. But other than that, the theater was great. The one that we go to is usually good. But, you know, like, things like that can happen. I was checking my mic there, sorry guys. But, okay, about the movie. I really liked it. And even though I didn't get to see the first parts of the movie, I still understood what was going on, and I swear Venom and Eddie need marriage counseling because they bicker like an old married couple. If you get what I mean, you know what I mean. Basically, I think the relationship was a bit toxic, I think, or that's just what I think. But I kind of get where they were going at, you know, it's like, oh, you aren't without me, and I'm not you without you. Which is a pretty good, you know, thing. Because, you know, we rarely get to see symbiotic relationships like Venom in the movie. And also, spoiler warning for the very end, with the Screamer woman, I think she was maybe mentioned in the first movie. It's been a while, so I'll rewatch it. Like, I'm like, oh, what is she, like a mutant of some sort? What was she? A mutant, some sort of superhero? Because, like, I'm guessing maybe a superhero? I haven't read the comics, and if she is in the comics, please do tell. But, you know, it's like, oh, okay, she screams. I guess that makes sense since the, you know, Venom symbiotes can't really handle loud noises, so, you know, I guess that kind of makes sense that she's there in the movie, so we can more or less have a way how to deal with them. But also, during the ending scene where, spoiler warning, she dies, like, in I believe it's Spider-Man 3? With the clock tower and everything, Mary Jane, I believe that's her name, when she got dropped, and I'm like, this is a callback, I can tell, because the church, I swear, the church they were in, I swear, that has to be the same church. If it isn't, then I am extremely disappointed, but if it is, then that is a callback. Because it looks like it, and I'm like, when I first saw it, I'm like, hold on. Is that what I think it is? It can't be. No way, it is. It's the church. Wow, so I guess this is I guess it's a retcon, or it's a reboot, so it isn't connected to those movies in any kind of way. I think it's just a nice little Easter egg. Or a callback to that movie, but if it is, that's pretty nice, you know? Maybe that's why Venom knows about Peter Parker. Oh yeah, spoiler warnings for that. So now, me and my mom, when we went to see this, I will tell you what I quote by my mother when we went to go see this, that she absolutely hated it. She's not into action movies like I am, so her taking me to this during Halloween was one of my favorite parts of the day. That is, treasure your parents, guys, and don't forget, happy Halloween. But yeah, she did not like it, and I'm like, Mom, we have to stay to the after credits. And she's like, oh, know why. I'm like, Mom, just trust me. Marvel does this all the time. They always put some sort of end credit scene into the first parts of the credits, because they usually put the second one. Because I remember with Spider-Man Far From Home, with the end credit scene there, I was with my 3 best friends, and I literally dropped my phone screaming. So yeah. But for this end credit scene, oh my god. I swear. I'm hoping. Hold on, let me check. What is his name again? I forgot his name. It's hard for me to remember names, guys. I'm sorry. Tom Hardy. There he is. I hope they keep Tom Hardy as Venom, because he's such a great actor. I really like how he, plays the character and everything. Oh, yeah, and since I guess a lot of people are now reviewing the movie, because last time I checked the reviews were bad, but now they're good. I think it's like the last movie where critics really don't like it, but the audience really likes it. And also, guys, I know this is a middle off topic, but I rarely script these things out. I am also going to be doing a review for the Hell of a Boss episode, since I just watched this episode 7, season finale, part 1. And, yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on that. But back to the movie. I remember barely any of it. But the chickens. I asked my mom who were their favorite characters, and apparently those were her favorite characters, were the 2 chickens. I hope they got paid good. Also, one thing I don't like about the movie is sometimes the CGI felt a bit off. Like with the, spoiler warning again, I don't know how many times I've reset it, with the carnage tornado, I'm gonna call it. That was just kind of a little bit out there, if you ask me. Somehow he managed to spin so fast that he created a tornado and ate the warden. Yeah, I guess. And also that poor dude with the tongue. I'm not saying that I got off to it, but it's kind of weird, and you know how the internet is with those kind of things. I know at least 1 out of 10 people probably got off to that. I'm not saying who is, but I know you're probably watching this video. So, yeah, you do you. We do us. Yeah, like I said, the CGI is a little bit iffy sometimes. The house burning down, I think it felt a little bit off to me, but it's been a while since I've been to the movie theater, so it may have been just my brain wasn't turned off right, or something. I don't know. It's great CGI, yes, but it just felt a little bit iffy from time to time. And also, why didn't Carnage go in and eat all the prisoners? I mean, Venom would. Well, I guess that does show how different they are, because, when Carnage is doing bad stuff, they're doing evil stuff. When Venom's doing bad stuff, apparently that's hero. I mean, Venom is an anti-hero. But also, why wouldn't he just eat them as a power-up? He ate the priest. Yeah, I feel so sorry for that dude. And I'm like, wait a second. I had to use the bathroom, so I missed part of the movie. So I'm like, hold on. Where the hell did the priest come from? Did they just kidnap a poor man off the street? Or did they go into another church, kidnap him, bring him all the way here just for that marriage? I guess they did that because, that was their dream place to get married, was at the chapel. Which is actually kind of neat, That's why he asked him to send out that newspaper. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. But, I don't, okay, there was this one scene in the movie during the rave scene, and a female in a mask, came up to Venom and said, "Hey, hottie," and he's like, "Oh, you're not my type." Is Venom canonically gay now? If so, that's pretty cool. Because it's just like, oh, then what is your type? You just say any closet, which is usually a saying for the LG. Like, I'm not saying it is a saying for the LGBTQ community. I'm just saying that is a saying that's used with the LGBTQ community, and it's kind of funny thinking that, like, oh, you're out of the closet. Is that why you only really go well with male human bodies instead of females? Like, we see them, yes, get on, which I really like how they changed up the Venom Woman model. Like, the layout of her in the first one. They kind of dialed it back a little bit, which I'm grateful for, I don't think it should be overdone or anything, but I think the first one was a reference to how she used to look like, which was very over-sexualized. But this one is a lot more slim-like. But, maybe it's just, who knows. I really liked it. And, the way that she was just like, yeah, no, I don't know. And it's like, he's a dick. And she's like, yeah, he's very, very nice. Yeah, totally. I would told him off if actually, no, I would be terrified. Because you have to remember, he could probably hear what he's thinking. Or can he? I don't think he can. Maybe, who knows, if he could, that would be a lot more better. Oh, I guess since he has to talk a lot for him to hear him, I guess not. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. He's just like, I'm gonna whoop your ass so hard next time. And someone just like hears him and looks at him weird. It's like, what the fuck? I did do a parent review thing of it. I did look at that, seeing how parents thought about it, and it's kind of funny how someone had to go in and count how many times they cussed. It's just like, yes, they said this bad word 5 times, but they've only said this bad word 3 times, so yeah, that's pretty moderate cussing. I don't think they bumped up the rating from last time, but you have to, like, for the movie, it's pretty kind of gruesome, there's one scene with a headless body and a thing, and, well, it looks just like, for me, it's not that bad because it looks pretty fake. Yeah, there's no blood or anything really, and it's just, it looks more or less like a mannequin. So, but yeah, don't take your kids to this, like, little kids, like, maybe take teenagers. So then, we don't, I personally do not want screaming kids in a movie about Venom and then them screaming when Carnage pops out. Because the reveal of them, yeah, we had a reveal in the trailer, which is pretty okay. But in the movie, oh my word, he is terrifying and really loud. He's just like, and just screams bloody murder. I guess him and his wife go very well with that. But I don't know why they chose a church for the final fight. I guess I thought it'd be quick. So yeah, and like the things, like, like, why doesn't Eddie Brock notice the things that are written on the walls, and how did none of the guards notice it? Like, there's like probably a few things that they would have figured out by the guards just by thinking of, like, using some common sense. Because Venom's like, look, here, you doofus, even a child can figure this out. So then, why didn't any of the security guards do it? Why are there no cameras by the looks of it? Because Venom threw around the guy, I can't remember his name, and, in the cage and everything, in the cell. And no one's like concerned about that. No one's like, hey, what the hell was those black tendrils doing out of your body? You got it on camera, so what were those? It doesn't make any sense. Why are there no cameras? Except when there are cameras. It's like, oh, yeah, we didn't see those black tendrils, but the thing, that monster's going around, yeah, we totally saw him. And it's in the exact same scene. Maybe Venom made it look like he was doing it, which if so, that's pretty good. I guess maybe it would be hard to tell because how fast it was. But definitely a good movie. I would recommend it. It's an 8 out of 10. You know, there are some bad stuff with it, and as you guys can see, I'm gonna do like currently a zoom in. Cool editing skills, am I right? Look at my cool editing skills. That face. Yeah, the one, his face right there. That looks so bad. I mean, go as him for next Halloween. I'm gonna go as him. Or no, I'm not. I'm probably gonna stick to the deer. Or who knows, maybe someone will actually make me my own custom profile, like a fox or a wolf or a furry or something. Oh, yeah. I forgot, I can show off the characters here. Her, the one with the blue eye, she is the other dude's wife. Or was supposed to be wife before, spoiler warning. Let's just say she got, the wedding bells did ring. Let's just say she didn't get saved by the bell, she got crushed by it. Yeah, she got crushed by the giant bell. The woman below Tom is, I can't remember her name. Amber. I guess that's a party guest. Annie, I believe that's her name. I'm hoping so. If I'm wrong, then I'm truly sorry. But she is a really good actress. I really like her. And of course, we got the two main stars of the show, Venom and Carnage. I really like the designs. You know, I do believe they do fit the comic style still very nicely. And, you know, those tongues just, like I said, I know you people on Tumblr are probably getting off to this. As a person who has a Tumblr too, I will put that link in the description. I feel you. But, I am fellas, in things, spoilers again. This video is very all over the place, but, you know, this is my review. I get to do what I want. I am hoping we get to see him, because in the end credit scene, Venom sees Peter Parker, you know, Tom, you know, our Spider-Man for the newer one, and he licks the TV. He's just like, yes, lick. And I'm just like, ew, no, stop it. No. What are you doing? No. Only Deadpool can do that. So it is confirmed, our Eddie Brock is now in the MCU. Which means, I don't know how, there's just a big flash of light at the end. Maybe it's some multiverse happening, or maybe it's just like some sort of Nexus event happened. Or who knows, maybe the main timeline, when the multiverse happened, it came and picked it up. Or maybe it's just some magic. Because I don't know if there's going to be a Venom 3. There most likely is, due to what happened to the guard that he killed the Screamer woman. Yeah, he's alive. Like, yeah, I forgot his name because I don't know who he is, because I missed the part when they introduced him. So yeah, that guy has blue eyes now, which means he most likely has some sort of symbiote in him, or symbiote. No, symbiote. Yeah, so now he has one in him. How many kids does Venom have? A lot. Yeah, he's a great father. You know, he ate his son at the end of the movie. He's such a great father. So yeah, that's my review on Venom. It's a pretty good movie. I would recommend it. Go see it in theaters, you know. Don't bring your little kids along. Bring your teenagers, and make sure you watch the first one, because it is kind of important to watch the first one. And also make sure you're there in time. I learned my lesson. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, I am doing a Q&A with 100 subscribers, and we only need 20 more, so yeah, that's getting really close, and I'm so happy that you guys are supporting me. Thank you so much.